Hey, secret in duty free. You know, duty free is owned by the government, right? Right. So your product has to be good, has to be have some credit in order for it to be in the duty free. And we are the only cosmetic company in duty free right now. Okay. So you got to give a props for that. So if you travel to Asia, if you travel to Japan or Korea or Hong Kong, you're gonna see them in the airport, right? And here's some secret in salon and spa. So we have secret everywhere. How many of you have seen secret around before you came here today, right? How many of you have been buying something from Secret? I know one guy in here, and he went to Westminster Mall, and that's the only product he used. And then he found out Secret was in direct sales. Okay, so that leads us next to the next one. In 2011, Secret switched to direct sales. Now, why did they do that? You know, some people ask me question, why are you so successful and you go to direct sales? Well, Secret is smart. They found out in 2011, 92% of the consumer buying product through referral, right? So they went that way because of that. But here's another reason why, right? They found out also that by 2020, 50% of malls in America are going to be closed down. So this is what happened. Imagine you're on a ship and you know it's sinking. It's like quicksand. And you know it's sinking. By the time 2020, you got to find a better way out. Correct? Right? If you would, right? So Secret found that way and they went into direct sales in 2011. But look at the first year, 2012. 13 million, do a little bit over $1 million a month, which is okay. Second year, 71 million, okay, in 2013, do over 12 million a month, right? They made into what Secret is about. I have no idea what a Dead Sea is, right? So I have to find all this stuff out. And I found the Dead Sea was in the Bible, and actually it's a lake. It's not even a sea, right? So Dead Sea is in Israel, if you don't know what that is, okay? And last April, they paid a trip for us to go over there and find out what it is, right? So we went over there and found out a lot of things I'm going to share with you guys today, okay? Now, number one, Dead Sea has a salt concentration of 33%. You know how many percent of salt that we eat at home? 2%. So the salt is very concentrated, very salty. And you see all this right here? It's not actually rock. It's actually salt that's concentrated for thousands of years, okay? And because it's so concentrated because it has no outlet. Okay, so the only way the water and evaporation escape is through the evaporation. That's it. Okay, and you can see the other side right here. This is the mud side. Okay, so we have the salt and we have the mud, right? And then we also have those beautiful ladies up here, because I like to put beautiful people on my slides, right? We have David Hasselhoff. We have Rihanna. We have who's that? Can somebody tell me who's that? Paula Abdul. Yes. So we have all these famous celebrities go there and debate in the Dead Sea, right? What did the Dead Sea do? The mud, even in the Bible it said, right? The mud here can really help rejuvenate your skin. And, almost help with all the skin problem out there, right? So how many of you, as a kid, when I was a young kid, I didn't know, when I fall off the bike or something and have a scratches, and my grandma used to tell me go bathe in the sea, the ocean, so the salt water can clean up your wound, right? So I didn't know what's going on, but I knew that's what it does. So now I found out that the Dead Sea is actually more concentrated, more saltier, and that was help up with the skin really good, right? And so last April, they paid for all the diamond to go there, right? $20,000 per person to go there. They pay everything, expense paid for, right? And here's one thing I learned at the Dead Sea. There's two things when you go there you can't do, right? There's a sign. There's two things you can't do. Number one, don't splash everybody with the water. You know why? Because it's so salt concentrated, right? If it get over your head and get in your eye, it's going to be gone. It's going to be hurt. It's going to be hurt like hell, okay? And number two, you can't fart or pee. Because once you let it open, it's going to hurt because it's all concentration. And it's real. I have that sign. I will show you later, but I can't put them on the slide. But let me tell you, that's what it is, right? So next time don't even try it, okay? Okay. Where do we get our products and what kind of formula do we use, right? How many of you know there's thousands and thousands of brand of products out there, right? How can you tell which one is good? How can you tell which one is best? Well, let me tell you this, right? I'm standing here going to tell you our product is unique, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you our product is the best in the world because I haven't tried every product out there, right? So we can't claim that, but I can tell you our product is unique, right? We have three key formula that make we are successful. Number one, quick result, right? How many of you like quick result? How many of you here go drive through In-N-Out McDonald's? Let me tell you this, right? I mean, even to this point, I drive through. I'm thinking lane 1 or lane 2, which one is faster? That's how fast I want things now. So we live in a world that we want everything now. So that's the reason why we are successful. Quick result. Number 2, everybody want organic, natural, and safe stuff nowadays, right? So you see a lot of whole food popping up, right? You don't see, everybody pay more money for organic pizza and stuff like that, right? So natural and safe is our second key ingredient, right? So that's number 2. And number 3 is all about convenience. So Secret make into little packages like this so you can take it around and carry it with you, right? So those 3 key ingredients what make our products unique. And we also use like blend and extract like beeswax and papaya seed and coconut oil, amino acid. We use all that great stuff to make our products, right? So that is the key. Okay, next one. We always use science and nature combined, okay? We can't just use nature by itself. We have to combine with great science, okay? And when I got in, I have no clue what skincare is about. But let me tell you, I learned quickly because, this is a great company. So the first thing I learned is, right, it's called peptide technology. We use that technology. What is peptide, right? So peptide, what it does is a penetration into 3 layers of your skin. And it's create collagen, promote collagen. So that's what I learned. So if you have any lotion at home, who use lotion at home, right? So you use lotion at home. You understand if you put a lotion on, it just stays on top. It doesn't absorb through, right? But watch. If you try one of our hand cream later, you will see. The hand cream actually absorb in, right? So that's one of the technology. And that one is used by most of the cosmetic company nowadays. 2013 and up. So that technology is basically widely used. It's like every car nowadays that has a GPS in it, right? A lot of cosmetic companies use peptide technology. Biomagnetism. This one is patented by Secret, right? So biomagnetism, we use a magnetic power to lift up the skin, to firm up the skin, right? And then the last one is the nanotechnology. Okay, nanotechnology is like technology like this. I have to learn this too. It's kind of like you take I learned everything. You know where I learned it from. When I joined 2 years ago, my best friend was YouTube and Google. Okay, so I had no sponsor. I don't even have a room like that. It was me, YouTube, and Google. That was it. Wow. Yeah, and I had to find out everything, right? Because as for me, Secret was my only vehicle. I have no other option. But here's go. Let me tell you what nanotechnology is, right? So I have to Google this, right? And then suddenly I also watch a movie. How many of you seen the movie called G.I. Joe? Right? Yeah, you seen that movie, right? So what in that movie, they had this called nano technology particle thing, right? So what it does is like if you take a piece of sand and you sandblast into 10,000 pieces. That's how small a nanoparticle is. So what happened is when our nanotechnology is so small, it penetrates through the skin, right? So that's what it does, and it creates a matrix to lift up the skin. And I will show you that in a little bit, okay? Okay, so when I got in the company, I thought it was cosmetic. I thought it was women's stuff. I said, I don't know anything about women's stuff, so how can I do this, right? But I quickly learned that we have products from head to toe, which is mean everybody that has hair or no hair and who has skin is for us, right? So if anybody have hair and skin, yes, we have product for you. But if they don't have any skin, you shouldn't be talking to them. Johnny? He keep talking to his imaginary friend. Every time he comes to my wild buddy and I tell him to be a guest, he said, I do. And I said, where's it? He said, right here. So I'm like, okay, But yeah. But see, anybody who has skin and hair, they can use our products, right? So what's that telling you? We have products for everybody, right? Which means that if you take a shower, yes, we have products for you. Even the guys in here, some of you don't have a girlfriend, you shower once a month, but you still have to shower, right? Yes, so, yeah. Some of you don't have a girlfriend, you may shower twice a day, but some of you don't, you still have to shower, so we got soap for you too, right? Now, facial products. Facial product is one of the great products, one of our main line, one of our main products, right? So what is so special about our Secret products, right? So quickly, I have to learn, right? And I fall in love with it because of this, right? So when I first started in the company, I had no idea what skin is about, right? So I had to learn. But then, so luckily, that Secret already did all the work for you, right? So what happened is, I started using these products, right? And I started putting on people, right? And I quickly found out that all products work for everybody, right? So you can see right here, the one great thing about Secret product is one product work for everybody. So it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Just think about it. Because if I started and I have to find out if his skin is, oily, if his skin is dry, if his skin is sensitive, and her skin is, I don't know, combination, whatever. If it's too difficult for me, I would have quit, right? But Secret already did all the work for you, which means that one product you can use for all skin type. So you don't even have to be an expert. You just take the product and go home and try on anybody that you know with skin. With skin, okay? Now, and then I also found out that this is great for a family. Think about it, right? Nowadays, when we go, when in a bathroom, we live with our family, a cousin, a mom, or your husband or wife, whatever, right? And each of us have different skin, right? Correct? And so if you have to go buy something for you, and then you have to go buy something for your cousin or your mom and your husband, and your bathroom, how many of you have seen a bathroom that has so many products around on the counter, and you don't even know which one is which, right? But what Secret does is it simplify everything. One product for the household to you. Everybody in the household. Which does what? Save money, convenient, and everybody can use it, right? But it also does a bad thing. Somebody can steal your products. So keep your bathroom soft, right? So I had that, right? So I left in my bathroom and it was gone right away because they read it. They can read it for all skin type. And they took it, right? Now, here's my age-defying products, right? So this is the product that I have to learn too. Let me teach you, okay? So the age-defying products, which is a high-end product. How have you been to the mall like Macy, Nordstrom, Saks Fifth, right? They sell these high expensive brands. Because when I got in Secret, right, I started, researching about skincare. So I went to the mall and try out every product because it's free, right? So I'm very cheap. So, I go and try it out for free. They say, come on, let me check you out. And then they try half my face, and I go home, I put Secret on my other face and find out. That's how you research for free. Trust me, okay? So quickly, I find out that they have a lot of high-end products in the mall, right? And so their brand is called La Mer and La Prairie, right? Those high-end. So all products is kind of comparable to that. So, and all products work a lot better because we have what? Peptide technology, right? What does it sink in and work instantly, almost instantly. And I also gave this a nickname, right? I gave this a nickname. It's called the Marriage Saver Products. All right, you want to know what it is? I'll tell you in a minute, okay? Phone like that, right? So, Marriage Saver Products, what this product do is this, right? What it does is after you use for a while, for over time, like a month or two, you start changing. You start looking better, And why do I call this a marriage saver product? As an Asian guy, we know, right? So this is an Asian thing. As we get a little bit older, we tend to, drift away from home, from our old wife, and we're trying to go out and find a new girlfriend in Asia. And so what happened is I call this the marriage saver. So ladies, let me show you this, right? So you don't want to lose your husband, right? Use this product. He will stay here, okay? Because it's cheaper for him to buy you these products than buy an airplane ticket to Vietnam. And for guys, same way. Buy these products for your girlfriend because you keep them fresh all the time. Okay? Even if they're not old. So use these products on cheaper than go find a new girlfriend. Hotel and all that stuff is going to be a lot of money. But anyway, I'll go into that later. Okay. Also, right, what does Secret has, right? Secret also has product that what I love, which is it not only to help you looking good, but also help with the skin problem, right? So in this picture right here, how many of you know somebody with psoriasis? Right? Yes, right? Psoriasis, like I have, like you have a scratch or you have psoriasis, right? You use the saw oil scrub and the body butter in a few weeks, almost 99% gone. Guaranteed. I can almost guarantee you. We've seen so many, and I seen even it work on a 7 years old, okay? In front of my eye for a few weeks. So as a 7 years old, you don't want to use too much saw oil scrub because it's, salt concentration is so high, but you can use a body butter on them because the skin is young, right? But that worked very well. Two, okay, don't lie. How many of you have crack heel in this room? Come on, show me your hand. I know you do. This is summertime. I know you guys walk barefooted to the beach or the pier, whatever. Everybody have crack heel. Okay? So we have a product called foot cream with a tea tree oil. And like I said, I don't know what tea tree oil is. I Google again. I love Google. They tell me everything. Right? Tea tree oil, what it does is it has this glue power. Like when you put tea tree oil on your hand, you feel sticky. So with the tea tree oil in the foot cream, what it does is heal up the crack. And so the other ingredient does the magic. So when you put them on, right, what you do is when you put them on at night, this is what I'm going to show you all the guys, right? When you crawl in bed with your girlfriend, They don't want to sleep with you because your heel is like, scratching their legs and stuff like that, right? And so, some ladies just turn the other way because of that reason, right? But here, let me show you this. You put them on, right? And then you put the socks on it and you go to sleep. You don't put them on and walk all over the carpet with it, okay? She's going to be mad at you, okay? But yes, that's the foot cream. So you use about 3-4 days, you get a result, right? Next one. Okay, this one, it works on baby. Who knows somebody in here with eczema? Eczema, right? So we have a few people that we know, and I've seen so many babies, right, in my organization that we tried it, right? And so there was one guy in San Jose, he had a 1.5 months baby, right? And I told him, we're going to use this Body Butter on eczema only on 6 months and up, recommended because of salt concentration and the sensitive skin, right? But as a parent, he's have a 1.5 years old. So he's watching baby that, she can't sleep and stuff like that, right? And she keep crying. So you know what? He just took the products and put them on anyway. And 2 days later, it's gone. So it works. It do works, and I actually see it because he's one of my leaders in my organization, right? But as I recommend, again, 6 months and up, okay? So if you know anybody, mostly, Caucasian baby, they have it, right? But everybody that you know that has a baby with rash or eczema, it works very well. And I just found out recently too, right? The Body Butter right here, it helps with burn, okay? With burn. Like, how back then, if you have a burn and you put toothpaste on it, right? Put Body Butter on it. It helps heal up the burn. Yes. So recently, I know a lot of people just have sunburn, anything, or brand new tattoo, right? And they hurt and they itchy. Put the Body Butters on, and it works. This is like the one for all magic bottle. I'm telling you, right? Anything you don't know and you want to know if it works, just put them on and see it does magical stuff. Okay, acne. How many of you know somebody with acne? Okay, I'm gonna dive this into a little bit, okay? Look at this right here. Before Secret, we have to use the cleanser, we have to use the mud soap, and we have to use the toner, right? In 2 weeks, this is one of our agents right here, right? In 2 weeks, he cleared them up, okay? And this person, is a real walking live testimonial. So when everybody see him transform, they're all buying the products, right? So this is what actually you get from Secret. But recently, Secret just came out with a new product called Clear. So let me ask you, how many of you know or heard of Proactiv before or use it, right? So you heard you use it, but guess what? It doesn't work, right? Some of you ask why you use it, and I get more pimple, right? So what happened is, one product, right? Proactiv alone, so over $890 million per year. That's a big market for one product, right? So what Secret saw that, right? All they did is they took what Proactiv has and the new ingredient from Secret, and they create a product called Clear, okay? And it has 2% salicylic acid, which is used to do what? To treat acne, right? And this product is also FDA-approved ingredient, okay? So it's very safe to use, and it's very good too. So here's the thing. Even you don't have acne, I'll tell you this, right? I found out this product right here, it does a lot of work, which is does this, right? So to me, before, right, I do have acne. And so when I walk and talk to people, I'm very self-conscious about me. And my self-esteem wasn't even very high, right? So when you walk and talk to people, what do? You're not focused on them, but you focus on yourself. Because why? You're scared, right? You got low confidence. So what happened is, this product can actually change your whole life. Watch this, right? If you use this product, right, and you know the acne will not appear. So you be very confident in what you say, what you speak, and how you do, right? And so what are you to focus on? You focus on other people beside you, right? So this is what I learned, right? When you look good, you will feel good. When you feel good, you will do good. When you do good, you will have a good life. So it's one product like a domino effect, right? So this is what I recommend you do. Use this product morning and nighttime. That's it. It keeps you confident all day. Okay? So one product can actually change a lot of lives just because of that. Right? Yeah. Okay. Going back to the Mary Saver products. But as you can see, this is one of my real customer right here. In 2 months, okay, she come to the salon and using these products, treatment, right? And you can see the skin elasticity, the texture. No, this is not Photoshop, okay, you guys? This is real, okay? So this customer going back and forth, and we see it, during the 2 months period. And I guess she used most of it. I don't know because she has the whole set, but I believe that she used all of it. As for me, I use, one or two because I'm a guy, I'm very lazy at it, but I'm learning to be better at it, right? But this is what you actually get. So if you actually use it, you will see the result. And trust me, if you use it, please take a picture because when you do it, constantly, you will see the result. Dramatically changes after a while, right? Now, this is the product that, changed my whole vision with Secret, right? So when I first got in, I loved the products. I've seen everything. But then when I heard this product, right, I heard because, this is our flagship product, which is what it does is it can literally diminish your wrinkle in 15 minutes. And when I'm hearing that, I was like, nah, there's nothing like that in the market, Because if you hear about it, everybody would be talking about it, right? So I didn't believe it at first. But when I first saw it on hand, then I really believe it, right? So what happened is this. When you put the products on in 15 minutes, this is what you get. Right here, right? If you put the products on and you wait 15 minutes, this is what you get. And this is the neck area. Okay? How do you know that we cannot inject Botox into the neck because of the nerve? Right? So let me tell you this. If you really notice, you walk around in downtown Santa Ana or Huntington Beach or whatever, right? You see somebody with a beautiful faces in a hot summer day and they wear a scarf. You want to know why? Because they use Botox to inject in their face to look young, but they have to hide their neckline because they cannot do Botox in the neck. But Secret, what you can do is you can put the recovers on anywhere that you have wrinkle, apply the recover, and it works in about 15 minutes, right? Okay, and then I'm going to answer this question for you right now too. Okay, does it last forever? No, this is not a magic potion. It does not last forever, okay? It lasts about 2 weeks, okay? So you want to maintain it and you want to keep using it. It's just like watering a tree, okay? You don't water it, it's going to die. Okay, so you gotta keep maintaining your skin, right? So that's what it does. So the more you maintain it, the better it get. Okay, no, it does not come back. After 2 weeks to do like this. No, it doesn't. And I have a few pictures that this is my old slide, but I have a picture of a doctor, a dermatologist in Northern California. He used it after 2 or 3 months, and he used it again. You can see a dramatic difference. So some of you are gonna get to see that new slide when I put them up next time. Okay. Now look at this. This guy, right? I use the peeling gel, which is the exfoliator, and I use the recover, right? So as you can see right here, I turned a Chinese guy into Caucasian. You see how he was red here, and he's become white. Because what happened is, we use the peeling gel, we exfoliate all his dead skin, right? And then we apply this on, and it lifts up his skin, and then blood flow underneath. So that's why he became like that. And you see his crow feet become hummingbird over there, right? So you guys should see it. But, guys' skins are very thick and hard to penetrate. So if that kind of result, you can see a dramatic difference, right? Here's the regimen that, once again, we use this kind of regimen that for customer, for salons and stuff like that, right? So you can use these products in 15 minutes. Just the mineral clarifying mud mask can actually lift up the wrinkle and tighten up all the creases. You can see it. If you use all these together with the serums and the moisturizer, in 15 minutes, you're going to see it, okay? That's what I love about Secret, because nowadays, you don't have to wait for an hour to get a facial at a salon. You know what I mean? You have no time. You're a soccer mom, you do whatever you have to do. Right. And this is 15 minutes, and you can do it right then, anywhere. Just put the mask on, do all that stuff, and use a whole regimen right there, and you're going to get that result in 15 minutes. And we done so many, okay? So I don't have enough to put it on here, but that's what you get if you do. You see it? So if you have a dog, put a recover on him, and that's what you get. I'm just kidding you guys. Don't even try it, okay? Don't even try it. What I want to share with you is this. All products, we don't test on animal. We are animal friendly, okay? So even you like your products, don't go home and test on them, okay? Okay, so when I got into this, right, about 2-3 months, then I realized this company is great. So I do a lot of research, okay? Now I'm going to do all the research for you right here so I can show it to you, right? So when I got in, I make sure if I'm in a business, I'm in a business to sell for everybody. Just like if I'm in this, in a cell phone business, I make sure my cell phone can able to sell for everybody, right? So when you're in a business, you got to find out where's your market are, right? If I'm in this company and it only sell makeup and makeup removal, I wouldn't be in it because half of people I know is guys, right? So I'm losing 50%. But when I figure it out, this is the market. It covers the whole entire globe, right? So what kind of market do we have? Anyone who has hair and skin. Men, women, and children, right? So anybody that walks, okay? They can be your partner or they can be your customer, right? Nice. Now, That's what we have. So when you in a company, an industry that has the products for everybody, it's easier for you to be successful. Am I right? Give you an edge of advantage, right? Now, next one. I did this, right? So there's always products that I look for to sell during the low time, right? Because during the high time, during the economic, expansion and all that, right? Then everything sells, even a rubber band, right? You agree? But during the low time, you want to find out which products that sells the most, right? Because during the low time, this is what I figured out, right? Can anyone guess what's the number one selling products during the low time? During the depression? Who said alcohol? Alcoholic. You're right. Alcohol is the number one consumable product worldwide, hands down. Nothing even get close to it. Okay? If alcohol was in direct sales, I would go and sell Hennessy. Right? Would it be hard to sell a Hennessy bottle? Right? Would it be hard? No. I would have been $1 million earner today. Just like that, right? So alcohol is the number one, and it's in duty free too. You can see that, right? So the thing is, alcohol will always be number one. There's no other products going to beat it, right? When you're happy, you drink. When you're sad, you drink. You get married, you drink. When you're divorced, you drink. Whatever, right? When you're trying to get some, never mind. But anyway, alcohol is always the number one thing, right? Number two, tobacco, right? When you're depressed, you smoke. Okay? When you're happy, you smoke. When you socialize, you smoke, right? So tobacco is number two. It's 50% up there with alcohol, right? Can anyone guess what number three is? What? Somebody's Googling back there? I know, because I found it on Google, so. But you're right. Cosmetic is the third item on that list during the low time. You know why? Because during the low time, people are depressed, they go shopping. What do they buy? They buy things make them look better. That's it, right? And cosmetics always up there as number three. Let me tell you that I did this research too. Top 10 company out of 60,000, top 10. 9 of them are cosmetic skincare company. Avon, Mary Kay, Amway, Nu Skin, what else? We have lots of them up there. The top 10, 9 of them are cosmetic. So telling you something, okay? The top 10 producing company in the entire whole world is skincare. 9 of them are. So we're in that category. We want to be the top 1 or top 2 in that category, okay? So now, also I did a research this, right here. The skincare industry was predicted to grow from 200 billion to 400 billion in 2016. Now that's a huge industry, okay? Now let me tell you why. Because nowadays, every day there's 10,000 people turning 65. How many of you know that during this time is the baby boomer period right now? Everybody, right? So right now, every day, 10,000 people turning 65. And nowadays, we have a lot of medicine, so people are living longer, right? But what do they don't have? They want to look ageless. They want to stay young, okay? So everybody's buying more stuff to take it. And I know from firsthand, my mom, back then, she barely used anything. But now, she keep asking me what products I need to buy. She keep asking me like she needed more. But she don't really need it, But I can see the demand is high because people are living longer and they want to look better. They have everything. They have money, car, house, kids, children. The only thing one back is the youth, right? Wow. So if you know this is a piece of pie, right? You want to dive into it, right? So me, I'm a smart person. I learned in school, right? If you do something you like, it's called hobby. If you do what other people want, it's a business. I know cosmetic is not what I like, but I know what people want is a business. So I do it, right? So if you do a business, that's what you want. And let me give you this example right here. Where is it? Right here. Oh, my cheapy phone. But how many of you know this is Apple, right? So let's just say he don't use Apple. He uses Android, right? But if I give him this phone to sell, would you sell it? Yeah. Say, there you go. Even though you don't use it, you sell it because why? Because the demand for Apple is crazy, right? So that is the reason. When you do a business, you make sure you do what other people want. And if you know where everybody's sitting, you get there first, right? So when I learned that, I quickly get in and I grab all my guys' friends, okay? Because you know why? Because you get to touch women's face legally. Right? Okay, so we transition into direct sales because of this, right? So before I start this, have you heard Blockbuster? You heard of it? Yes. What happened to them now? By who? By Netflix. And Redbox, right? But this is what happened. The brick and mortar store, the mainstream, all the big giant that we have is all gone. Why? The reason being is that they pay too much rent and too much overhead. Okay? Netflix doesn't have any rent. They don't have any overhead. And they have it right then and there. People want it now, right? So what happened, it was secret. They saw that. So they're transitioning from country to country. Okay? So this is what happened. So now they're just cutting off the middleman, right? All this rent, employee, distributors, and insurance, all that, et cetera, that they have to pay the landlord and stuff. Now they cut all that off, and they sell just like Costco, right? They sell wholesale. And what that does is it give a better value to the consumer, right? Before they pay all that rent and all that stuff, and they have to upcharge, mark up in the mall. The same products in Macy's can be found the same place in Walgreens, and it's 150 times higher because of the markup, because of the rent. That's it. You can have the same product, but this is what it does. So what it does is it gives you a better value to the consumer, but all this overhead that they used to pay right here, you know how much the kiosk in the mall was? About $7,000. So with that, they take all that big chunk right there, and guess who they pay? They pay us, right? So they took all that out. That's where we make all the money right here, right? And like I said, once again, everything is going to direct sales right now, right? You don't need to have somebody introduce you to a bottle of vodka. But always somebody will ask you, what do you use for your face? What do you use? What do you wear? What do you drive? They always go through referral. That's why there's guilt. You see that? Yeah. So this is the reason why they pay us, okay? They don't. If you go to Walmart, if you go to Macy's, there's so many brands out there. You don't know which one, okay? And it's harder for you to know which one it works until you saw somebody you know that use it, okay? So that's the reason why. I don't care if you like it or not, direct sales is the way of the future. That's it. And I know my bank become a multi-level. Let me tell you why. My bank keeps sending me an email every day from Chase. Say, if you sign up somebody, open a checking account, I will give you $75. So I got tempted, right? And you know what it is? I want to see. So what it is, I told my aunt, and since she was looking for it anyways, I didn't have to introduce to her, but she was looking for it, so I was setting up her Chase Bank account and stuff. And then as soon as she signed in, the same damn email was in her account and said, if you sign up somebody, I'll give you $75. So bank become multi-level now. So multi-level is a trend. I don't care what it is, right? So that's what exactly. The bank don't advertise, in the billboard, in the mall anymore. They advertise through your email because if you like the bank, you will introduce to somebody else. That's it, right? Now, okay, quickly I'm going to go over this. So we got a lot of things coming. But to me, once again, if I do business, not only the product has to be good, but the compensation has to be good, right? There's a lot of companies out there that has great compensation, but the product is okay. Some company has great compensation, but the product, I don't know. But all company, I did a lot of research, right? Because I'm a very skeptical guy. So when I dive in, I got to dissect everything, And that's how I got to the top income earner, because I dissect everything. I want to find a way that maximize the compensation plan. That's all I want to do. And today you're very lucky because I'm going to share you how to make fast money. Who like to make fast money? Who want to make six figures in 6 months? Yeah! Let me tell you, Bill Gates said, you want to get the job done, find the laziest guy. I'm that guy. I'm very lazy. I hate to recruit and I hate the sales. And I'm in this business. Okay? Let me tell you this, right? So right here,